Hello again, this is Failure Fox, and where I'm going to show you more things on the server. It's pretty obvious that we started here in this swamp-like area, and we essentially kind of cleared the hell out of it. We essentially grouped up right around here. This is Fizzban42, otherwise known as my friend Carl, who is my my Friday dungeon master. His first little house, he made what we called the Cactus Jack, which is basically a house with cactus all around it, because cactus is bouse, and that's really the reason. Originally, when we were doing some survival before the server reset, which I still haven't shown off to you guys yet, these stairs actually work. It's weird, and I'm getting dizzy, very dizzy. Why so many stairs, Carl? I hate you. This must go down to around bedrock level. There we go. And some epic stuff. I remember this area now, because my original house had a mine that actually ended up going about the same place as this did. And it should be right somewhere. Here we go. A underground ravine, which are really, really common, it seems. Ooh, I'm going too fast. I lost the door. There's the door. Want to make sure to close the doors because it's kind of rude to leave doors open, even to people's old houses that they don't care much about. Flying while in tunnels makes you go faster. Oh. Count me as walking there. I didn't want that. Alright, and I can't get out. I did not do that. You did not see me do that. Easy way out. Woo! This was my first house. I was going to make a tree house, which I had done on the end of the last server, actually, which I, again, still haven't shown off yet. And, I think, it was, just after, like, we tried to have a new session of D&D, and Aberneth, who was actually one of the D&D, members in that one, really pissed me off. And so I was a little bit unkind to him when he got on the server when we were doing this. We first started survival. And, I think he burned my house down. So, fuck him. But, as it were, it's now basically well, there was actually a pathway down here, but it's a nice, gateway now into the spawn area. This is spawn, basically. The actual spawn point is where I first showed off the Christmas tree, way over here. Right there. It was ironic that I started in a bloody hole when I created this world. Alright. Next, Aberneth himself made himself a pretty sophisticated little house here. Little castle kind of thing. Not castle, a manor. Pretty nice, though, okay. Max got a little confused, I suppose. And it's pretty awesome, though, he's since abandoned it and honestly kind of abandoned the server. I haven't seen him on the server for quite some time. So I don't know if he's really doing anything anymore. And then Mark Tubbypyro, who is also in my my online D&D games, built his house in this rock. It's not all that interesting, granted. The most notable thing about it was the first... Oh, my cat found me. First instance we had of... Just a minute. The first instance of an enchanting table. This is where everyone went to get their enchantments for weapons and stuff. Whoosh. So that's pretty much where everyone started. Soon after my house got burnt down. Oh yeah, I forgot. There was a lake right behind this, what I'll get to talk about in a little while. Around here that Keith had decided to build underneath, and then found it was real big pain in the ass, and so he moved. Right before most anyone moved anywhere, my house burned down. I went, screw it, and I decided to go off to where I was going to build in the first place. So I was planning to move anyway, but build another house, and I ended up building this one. You know, I just ended up moving all the way, and this is Sandy. That's Sandy. And this is Sparky. Creeper exploded him pretty much on that spot. The cake here and the coal and supplies are from Keith. When kind of a addition to the also. Oh, I just duplicated the record by mistake. There we go. Just get rid of that. I eventually, when I had some time, I decided to start building onto my house. And I decided to have these hanging gardens. So I've got some pretty neat stuff here. I also have a neat little tower up here. I need to remodel this, make it taller. Woo! Anyway, so up the stairs, and then up the dangerous stairs, because there's nothing stopping me from falling in the middle, even though I have a water drop there. Up here I have a classic design for wheat, which is just torches right behind, you can see, and some glass over top of the water, so that the wheat falls forward and not into the water. Up here again, though instead I have glowstone on the top and water in the middle. This actually took me a little bit of thinking to do, because I hadn't actually thought it out how to do it properly. And I also just realized that my audio might be way too bloody loud. Not really. I hope you can hear me over the music. I believe I was the first one to start having a melon farm on this server. Which are these melons? Melons. And a dedicated pumpkin, though this is kind of pointless. Though it was useful in a certain instance. I'll just fly around here. And I have a tiny little reed farm that I kind of just have because I want my own I want to be as independent as I could be. Just like I could lock the doors down there and I would never have to come down and hunt for things or anything like that. Alright, wait. There we go. Up here I have a small park. Overlooks a few things. Overlooks the spawn area. Nice view of the tree. Heading up. Up here is my wizard's tower. This is where the enchantment table, my enchantment table is. My Baus enchantment table. It doesn't scroll. Interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna remodel this so I can do potion brewing up here. But I haven't done it yet, so eh. And really the reason why there's water falling is I just wanted to have a waterfall in there somewhere. Then of course I spent like several days trying to make a secret passage in here. The trigger which was going to be in my bedroom here. Dang, this is rocking out now. I turned my master volume down a little bit because it's starting to hurt my ears. But eventually I just went with the old painting trick. Woo! And I now have an underground storage center that I'm eventually going to be converting. And then more down here. This is some projects I'm doing. I'm testing things like stuff that there it is. Okay, that is something to take note of. It pushed yeah, it pushed the wheat under the whatever. Push the tilled block under the wheat. That's something to know. And I'm gonna eventually go further. Basically, I want to make this is gonna be my labs for experimenting with things and making things work and all kinds of things. It's just gonna be my test labs. But right now, I have a different project that's eating up my time. I also made this sticky piston gate. It didn't work great. It doesn't work from the other side because I don't know. Anyway, let's see. Next, I'm gonna show off this. I keep calling it a ziggurat when it's just a pyramid. I based it off an Aztec pyramid. I did all of the construction myself. Actually, I did all of the construction myself. Honestly, it is just brick stone on top of cobble, but who gives a crap? It's a giant brick stone pyramid with fire on the top. Yeah, after we got some netherrack, I built this little feature on the very top, so it's cool. And it houses the very first nether portal in the server, which is why I wanted to build it. See, a lot of times the nether portal gets just placed. It's like, oh, I want a nether portal. Blah. I always want to put them in a really fancy place. There's not all that interesting in the nether. We haven't built anything in there except for a nice nether wart farm and a nice... there's nether wart, or netherrack right there. And we found a strong, or nether fortress too. Past out of spawn as well, off this way, is Keith's place. Keith's place is interesting. This is where he went after he got tired of the water and he got tired of being too close to everybody else. It's actually rather epic. It's one of the things I've always wanted to do personally. It's just kind of build into a mountain and just kind of see these, like, just have like pieces of it just form outside, or like start pushing their way outside of the mountain. It's not something I'm very good at. I usually structure my stuff a little bit too well for it. Now, as you can see, you may not realize this, but he's been doing a lot of work in here. And it's been improved greatly and more. Here he's got a enchanting table, and in here he has another enchanting table. Rich motherfucker. If you don't know, it takes a lot to make an enchanting table. Well, it's a little expensive. 2 diamond and some obsidian. Why are you in here? Is he in the wall? I can't attack you in the wall. There you are. There we go. Okay then, that was weird. I don't like you, Notch. You keep messing up all of the spawning rules. Anyway, over here is his brewing area, which he's got some cauldrons, though the cauldrons currently are about as useless as you can get. Though, save for Nether. If you have all your stuff in the Nether, then it's a godsend, because it's the only way to get water in the Nether. I believe there's a couple of farms still somewhere, like farm areas that he had. He had some indoor cow farms and sheep farms and stuff, but it got so noisy he took them out. Let's see, and this is some interesting, cool stuff he's doing in here. Just excellent, picturesque stuff. This was a lava floor, but it kept setting all the wool on fire, and I don't know why, because it was completely covered. Throne room, yin yang, which I think looks like a Pokeball. Whatever. Let's see, there's a room in here, which is just a room for now, it seems. This, I believe, goes down to mines. No, that's that fireplace. That's, deadly. Evil fireplace of doom. Got a doorway in here for a storage area. Not really much to see there. Storage. Nice open room here. And then the really cool part is what he's been doing outside. And I believe this goes to the nothing. That goes to the nothing. Good to know. Oh yeah, all of his mines are down this way. I forgot. Woo! Alright, let's see. Let's go upstairs and show off some stuff up here. It's raining. Without sound. Weird. Anyway, up here we have some wheat farms. Rather nice wheat farms. This one's smaller. This one is rather large. I mean, really rather large. Impressive large. And, let's see, he's got Cactus Farm over there. This newfangled desert spot. An interesting little bridge. I think it looks pretty darn awesome. Oh, now there's sound. In here, I believe, is his chicken farm. Right click. Yep, chickens all over the place. Far enough away that they don't make noise to drive him insane, which is the big problem with creating your own farms of stuff. I believe over here he also has a cow farm now. I can't see well from up here. Yeah, he's got cows in there. It's working. Working good. Now, something that I helped out a little bit here. This rather awesome little tomb. Though the paintings are always kind of out of place, but life goes on. Down here, quite a ways, is a room. A simple room. And now, my task from Keith, was to create a secret door here, which is not nearly as easy as it seemed. So I decided to do some experimentation and build what was it, portcullis style door here. You may not see it going up. No one ever seems to see it go up because of lag. And it creates a secret room, which I believe he's going to continue to go down or do something else with. Not entirely sure. How this thing works is kind of complicated. Essentially, it sends a pulse down to that activates two. I'll explain it someday. There's no way I can properly explain it here because I sealed it up really compact so that Keith could mine around it if he needed to. And then whoosh, there's actually plenty of secret doors and stuff in Keith's house. They're hidden by paintings, but I am not going to reveal all of them. Alright, so the next one I'm going to go to. Whoosh. The next on our tier. Time day, please. Is Karls' new place, which I'm not going to feature too heavily because I haven't been in it very often, so I don't really want to explore it too hard. Over onto this neighboring mountain. Wow, that looks awesome from here. Is Karls' place. You can tell because it's on fire. So yeah, evil looking shit. And I'm immune to fire. And that's a button. And I fucking hate you, button. I got it. Just a minute. Ah! I can do this. I'm pissed off at this door. I'm just gonna freaking get... I'm getting in there, whether you want me to or not. Okay. I thought it destroyed it, not popped it off. Anyway, this is Karls' place. He's got a farm, some mines, and things, and a tree underground, and plenty of stairs. It's a joke on the server that Karl is the stair master. Stairs, the stair with the stairs. But like I said, I'm not going to explore very much because I have not been in his house more than a few times, and I don't really want to show off things that are not mine that I don't know about and might want to be kept secret from people. I don't know. I don't know much about Karls' place. He hasn't been on too often lately. And now I have the hiccups. Woo! Alright, let's see. Off that way is a desert with a village. We also have, past my place is a desert with a village. And let's see, where is the spawn area? I need to go the opposite direction to find out where everyone else went. And somewhere over the zero. Yeah, you can still see some of Keith's house here. The glass. We all pretty much just established that we kind of hated the swamp area, so we left as soon as possible. As soon as we felt safe. I'm good about it. Anyway, over here are, let's see, Jessica, Max, and, I think Jessica's brother. They're otherwise known as, well, I can't pronounce Jessica's one because it's an allegory of her name, of Jessica, and, Scotchy Russian and Two Socks' places. They're all grouped right around here. They tend to help each other and be on it around the same time. I believe this is Jessica's garden with sheep. Two Socks, I think, had a garden here. And then maybe there. I'm not sure. I don't know who is whose, because I have not been over here very often, unfortunately. More Jessica. And let's see. Wow, this is fancy in here now. That's a picture of fire! Here to bestow upon a weary traveler tidings. It's fun. Incomplete? Disappoint. Let's see what else is around. I know that Max has some pretty... Whoa! That's some pretty epic looking stuff there. I didn't know they had enchanting tables. These peasants need to be taught their place. Sorry. Yeah, they do a lot of like co-op stuff. It's rather sweet. Sickeningly sweet. I'm gonna die. I'm trying to find Max's really awesome not here. He has a really awesome garden somewhere around here. I really want to find it. It might be in the other house. I don't remember which houses are which, because it's been a while. Also, pro tip on creative mode, always right-click when you're entering or exiting. Get out of the wall, cow. Entering or exiting someone's house. Ah, here we go. This is Max's place. At least the downstairs is. That must have been Jessica's over there. Anyway, always right-click when you're entering or exiting someone's house. Otherwise, you'll or interacting with things, because you'll destroy it instead of interact, and that's bad. All right, here we go. Is he training down grass on purpose, or is it just doing that? All right, what's over here? So much confusion. Here we go. An epic farm. This is one of the coolest looking farms I've ever seen. Oh, awesome. He got some stairs working there. Storage area. Chest that's stuck open, which keeps happening. And I think he has a lower level to this as well. Did I just fuck up the entire thing? No, I didn't. Good. No, not a lower level for that, but a lower level nonetheless. Arboretum. But you can't really move in. Oh well, pretty epic. Even I don't have a tree farm right now. Oh, no pumpkin farm yet. Aha, but there is sugarcane in here. Ooh, nice. Fancy pants stuff. Alright, and I'm stuck. To the top! Whoosh! Alright, let's see. I've shown off most everyone that's close to spawn. The more interesting parts are away from spawn now. Over here is, I believe this is Nathan's place. Aberneth. Though I have no bloody clue. Because, like I said, I haven't really had too much contact. I know this is his. Because he did this on purpose. He was hollowing this place out. And he succeeded in this. And this is pretty damn awesome. Where is it going? Nowhere yet? Nowhere yet. But that's pretty bloody cool. Oh, and there's side passage. Wheat. Yeah. That's pretty bloody cool. As often as he annoys the shit out of me, I cannot argue that he doesn't do some really good work and really impressive work. This is all survival, by the way, and because I can assure of which, in fact, because I corrected all of the permissions, so only survival, except for me, Me and like a couple other people are the only ones that can change survival on and off, and I periodically revoke those abilities anyway. This is also Karls Place. This is the house that he went to after he built that first one way back in the actual spawn. Oh, he never put down the netherrack for that. That's kind of sad, because we went to the nether on purpose just to get that. Now, Mark also went out at to other places after wow, there's glass everywhere. It's kind of creepy. Weird. He decided to go really far away and start trying to stress the server. Which I better be going there we go, the right way. Wow, Mark, that really does look stupid. If honestly, if this was made out of glass and above ground, it wouldn't be that dumb. Would not be that dumb at all. Why is there a pit of doom right there? Because it is part of the game. Alright, over here is a lot of his establishments. It's a little bit ramshackle, as kind of expected, to be honest, but it is decent. It is functional, which is the important part. Now, to my memory, Mark found a island just floating in the sky and decided, I want to... Stop that, cat. Stop messing with my headphones. That's my headphones. Stop it. Get off the headphone. Thank you. That's still headphones. That's my leg now. Okay. He found a floating island and went, dude, I want to build on that. And thus he did. Thus this place was made. And again, this is all survival. He did this all pure. And that's impressive. The only time that anything's not purely done by like one person is a little bit of assistance with friends, and that's like perfectly far away. And a couple of other things, like no, that's about it. Like someone else might have a bunch of a resource, and so they'll sell it to someone else for something else. Like Keith was just recently, quote unquote, buying. Wow, there's a lot of crazy environments around here. Quote unquote, buying sand for his little desert tomb that he had on top of his house. Alright, now that's pretty much everything to show off that people have made. We have in fact gone to the nether, and we did in fact kill the ender dragon. I got the fishing blow, and it was like, oh yeah! Though I did kind of ask everyone else to let me have it, so it's not a big deal. I just felt I just wanted to do it so bad. I did it with a sword. We'd all run out of arrows anyway. So that was that. Ooh, avoid the creeper because I don't know if they'll aggro me when I'm in creative. So yeah, we'd kill the ender dragon. I actually have the ender egg myself, and the dragon egg, and I'm currently in the process of building, again, survival pure. Why is that there? Purely through survival, a fortress for it. In order to do that, I'm gonna have to make some. In order to show you that, I'm gonna have to make some clever editing. So, whee! Now it has to load. Load the rain. Load the time day. Load the top. Load the weather sun. Yes, the trees have grown. I'm clearing this land out. You may also notice that I haven't cleared out the trees yet. Excuse me. This is because it's kind of hiding me on a map. And I think it's cool as well that the trees are still here. What I'm going to do eventually is I'm just going to burn the trees and like the whole forest, and it's going to be, and they'll clear it out. Because I mean, currently it looks a lot like just a forest. That'll be a little weird forest right here because of the stone. But yeah, I'm essentially going to turn this entire area into a giant fortress, which means I'm leveling out quite a lot of stuff. But for now, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and level it out up to the river, all along around here. Then I'm going to make a radius here, and then I'm going to go ahead and start building. Because what I'm going to do first is I'm going to make the central spire, and then I'm going to start building the subsequent parts of the fortress. But that is while in survival, not in creative. So I hope you enjoyed this new server tour. And tonight we're going to burn the Christmas tree for New Year's Eve to New Year's Day. So we're going to go, I'll probably make a video about that. As such, I need to get this online right now. See you then.